GBH TV is brought to you by Grand Blanc CTE.
Hi, welcome to GBH TV. Located in a self-service at Zone 718B, we bring students of Grand Blanc high-quality announcements every day. To achieve our quality, we use the latest and greatest technologies, professional cameras, state-of-the-art green screens, and motion stabilizers. Looks like the crew made a fresh announcement. Let's check it out.
This is the last week to apply to be on next year's GB Yearbook staff. Grab an application from gbyearbook.com or room 305. If you want to be a part of the GB Yearbook team, applications are due Friday.
There will be a Sweetheart attendance contest that begins Valentine's Day and goes through April 30th. If you have 3 or fewer absences, you will win one of 3 Google Home Minis, and that will be announced on May 1st, and you will be recognized at the student board meeting on May 20th at 7 p.m.
This Friday in the West Campus Flex Lab, there will be board games, breakfast food, and a Mario Kart tournament for a prize. Tickets will be sold Thursday during all lunches at East and West Campus. All money raised will go to the Genesee Humane Society.
So I was in the teacher ed program last year, and I met London. She was one of my 5th grade students. And I didn't know her super well. She wasn't one of the kids I worked with, but she was really into gymnastics. And I know over President's Day weekend, her family went to Splash Village and going down a water sled, she ended up going into cardiac arrest, and she was unresponsive for 25 minutes because no one knew how to revive her. She ended up being in the hospital for 10 days. They put her in a coma. And then on February 27th, she ended up passing away because her body couldn't fix itself. And I know one of the huge issues was that at Splash Village, nobody knew how to work the AED to get her heart started again. And so if she would have lived, she would have had severe brain damage. And I know it really impacted the community, and a lot of high schoolers were affected, which surprised me. But her mom started a foundation to get funding for more AEDs and training. And so I know at Bubble BT, they're selling t-shirts and they have a website. And actually the school I work at is doing a blue out on the 27th because that was London's favorite color.
In honor of London, the community will unite for the first London Strong Blue Out Day. Join us on February 27th and wear blue. The London Strong Foundation will be selling t-shirts to unite the community and turn our town London blue. Order forms and payment are due to school by February 15th, and shirts will be delivered by the 26th.
There's a post-grad t-shirt design contest. Send your design to the email below. It must include Grand Blanc alumni in the design. The winner will receive a free post-grad ticket. Deadline is February 15th.
If you are attending Michigan State University next year and planning on being an engineer, you have the opportunity of winning a $2,000 scholarship. Stop by the guidance office today and pick up your application. Applications are due by the 28th, so get them in.
Do you have a best friend, crossing buddy, classmate, significant other? Be a Valentine and send them to the guidance office to pick up local scholarship applications to fill out. Money for college is way better than any box of chocolates.
What's going on, Grand Blanc? It's Brendan here. I'm standing in front of the Flint Township Police Department with a police-related announcement. For any students interested in becoming a police officer, contact Detective Geiger for more information.
All volunteer hours are due to the Career Resource Center by Monday, March 11th to be considered for recognition at the Volunteer Recognition Dinner.
Hours can be submitted by going to the Career Resource webpage. Under Quick Links, there is a volunteer submission form.
Model UN students, don't forget to come to this week's meeting to talk about OU MUN and MSU MUN. We'll be discussing research on the position papers and travel details.
What's up, Grand Blanc? Just want to let you guys know that MSA will be selling hot chocolate and donuts outside the East Cafeteria tomorrow during lunch. Please stop by to pick up a donut and a hot chocolate and learn more about hijabs while you're there. Now on over to your next announcement.
Club Fingerprints will be working in the North End Soup Kitchen on Tuesday, February 19th. All Club Fingerprint students, please meet in Mr. Paris's room with your signed permission slip. Please wear a hat. Hat is very important because you'll be preparing food. We hope to see you there.
The NHS blood drive has been moved to February 26th. If you have any questions or concerns, please email to Ross Boutry at the email below.
Female athletes interested in strength training are invited to an informal meeting about an option they have here at GBHS. The meeting will be on Friday at 2:30 in the Tartoni Gym.
I've been playing water polo for 2 years. People should come out to play water polo because it's such a team-oriented sport and you really meet a lot of great people. Plus the game itself is really fun and you get into it easily. There will be a preseason meeting
Thursday, February 14th at 5:30 p.m.
in the East Campus pool. You can go to the athletic office or email Coach Overmeyer.
The Grand Blanc High School ski team will be holding an informational team meeting on Monday, February 18th at 6:30 p.m. at the Grand Blanc Huntsman's Club. If you have questions, you can contact Coach Cam. Everyone is welcome.
What's wrong?
I don't have a date to the charity day.
Well, the dance isn't until March 2nd, so that gives you plenty of time to find a date, son.
Well, the girl I want to ask, she goes to Carmen.
Well, guest forms aren't due until February 22nd, so you have a good amount of time.
Gee, Dad, thanks.
No problem, son. Hey, can I see a picture of her?
Interested in being the first ever Mr. GB? Fill out the application to be a candidate in the first ever Mr. GB pageant. Applications are due February 20th along with a $10 registration fee. Please take the Spirit Week poll to place your input on Spirit Days for Charity Week. Choose up to 4 Spirit Days or place your own.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.